Welcome to the Creepy Crawler's Garage and another daily update. And our 3D printer is down right now for repairs, so we've had to turn our attention to some other details that we need to get completed. And I think you'll like what we've got done. So go ahead and take a seat and don't go anywhere. The 3D printer is down, but we can't stop working. I've got to keep the guys busy. Got to keep them busy with something, but not just anything. It's got to be something big. It's got to be something, what do the kids say? Something epic. It's got to be something big and epic. Our fans deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve something big and epic. I think I've got it. Yeah, it was a bicycle. Montage might have been a little too epic, but don't worry. We'll take a more sensible look in the garage right after this quick commercial break. Those epic montages, they cost money, and we got to pay the bills. So I see you on the other side. Welcome back and welcome into the garage. And so I've built a bicycle, and what this is for is the homeless encampments that we're going to be building into the alleyways of the city that we're putting together for the series we're filming in December. So we're going to have a very apocalyptic world and with big buildings, and in between the buildings there's going to be these alleyways that we need to fill with scenes, which I think mainly would be homeless people. So people that have been put out into the streets basically in this apocalyptic world. And my thought is these people wouldn't most likely would not be driving vehicles, but would be on bicycle or maybe even on scooter or motorcycle. But I thought I'd start with a bicycle, and I found this bicycle at a hobby shop. It was a model that you just saw the montage of us putting together. And I thought I'd start there. I think it's a good start of a homeless encampment. It's a vehicle that's not a motorized vehicle. But anyway, so we built this up, and then I started just kind of weathering it, giving it some grime and some rust and just griming it up a little bit. But what was also great about this bicycle model, the kit came with a lot of accessories. So it came with like a bedroll. This seat it's actually a child seat that's supposed to could go on the back of the bicycle. I think this makes a really cool accessory to have kind of laying in the alleyway of a homeless encampment. Somebody's been sitting in it. Maybe you could put a fire in front of it, something like that. It also came with this it's a really cool little thermos that was supposed to go on the down tube. But I'm just using it as a thermos. Basically, I have this ice chest that I found. I had this ice chest laying around, so I started weathering it up. I thought it would look good on the ice chest, where you've got you keep your hot coffee in there that you're making on the open fire or whatever. Had a lot of little like lights and mirrors, things that just could be laying around. And then I also started digging through some other stuff that I had, like the engine block over there. We did those rotors last time. We did the fire pit or the fire barrel, I guess you would say, last episode. These kind of things will all be incorporated into this scene. And then I also had this basket that had been sitting around forever in the shop. And so what I did is I just kind of dripped paint all over it. And the idea, I can't do it yet. The 3D printer's down, as we talked about in the beginning of this episode. But as soon as the 3D printer's back up, I'm going to print a bunch of spray cans and have them in here like it's a graffiti kit, because this world is going to be covered in graffiti. So I thought I'd have a bunch of graffiti spray cans or spray paint bottles in this, and then have paint dripping everywhere, like it's some of these homeless encampments that are doing the graffiti and tagging stuff up. And this is one of their kits. I thought that was maybe a good idea. Let me know what you think too. What are some other ideas that you might have for like a homeless encampment? I hate calling it a homeless encampment, but it's more like people that have been put out of their houses. So in this apocalyptic world, it's gonna be very factioned, and so you have people, outsiders and other people, including the cops, I think, that have taken over residencies and kind of kicked everybody else out. And that's these people that are now on the streets and just trying to live life, basically. What else would they have in an encampment or in a campground that they've built in these alleyways? What other kind of things would they have laying around? I'm going to keep digging through some of the stuff I have. Of course, once the 3D printer is back online, I'll be able to 3D print some stuff too, can model some things and print that out. So let me know if you have any ideas down below what you think would make for good accessories in this kind of scene. And last, I just want to give a real quick update on the Willie's Bar and Grill sign. So if you remember last time we tried backlighting it, which just didn't work. So I decided what I would do is actually front light it. And the way I was going to do that is I used some of the lit pigment, some of the glow in the dark pigment you mix with paint. And so I painted the letters, and then I've got some black lights here that we're going to be shining on the front. So I 3D printed these little housings for some 5mm black lights. And these 3 lights are going to be, basically they're going to be on a little ledge. They're going to be facing the sign itself. And then hopefully the Willie's Bar and Grill will actually glow. And then of course we got the neon tubing around the outside. So what I thought we'd do before we head out is I'll put the mic down and I'll go ahead and turn the lights off. I don't know if it's dark enough in here. There's a lot of light coming in from the windows around the studio here. So hopefully it's dark enough where hopefully we can see if this glows in the dark. So let me throw the mic down and turn the lights off, and we'll see what we got. As I suspected, I don't think it's quite dark enough in here for those letters to really glow with the windows behind the studio, all the sun coming in. Plus, I think they might need a couple more coats of paint. But from what I've seen in examples, they should glow very bright. I'll keep you guys updated. But thank you for all the support on this series. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for the support on the series coming up in December. The series hasn't even come out yet, and I've got tons of support. So thank you so much. If you'd like to continue your support, please consider via over at the Patreon page or by a channel membership. Both links are down in the description. But thank you for stopping by and watching. Hit that like button if you would. It really does help in the algorithms. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up with all these episodes. Leave me all those comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.